Institute. Today we are going to look English language, and our topic of today is about the weekly doctor. In this unit we learn how to read and answer questions on a passage about the weekly doctor, pronounce and use vocabulary found in the passage, express completed actions in the past. Also we are going to look how to ask and answer questions on past actions. Another thing is to make positive and negative questions. Write a short paragraph, and after that we are going to read the following passage and we are going to answer the question which will follow after the passage. And the passage is about the weekly doctor. We start by saying that Riziki was sick. He was taken to hospital by his aunt. When they reached the hospital, the nurse said that the doctor was very busy. She asked them to wait. They waited on the bench for a long time. Riziki was in serious pain and could not wait any longer. His aunt went back to the nurse. She asked if the doctor would be kind enough to attend Riziki quickly. You can see that Riziki, after being taken to the hospital, according to his condition that she was seriously sick. After they reached the hospital, when they reached the hospital, the nurse told them that the doctor was very busy, that she could not attend Riziki at that time, and they asked them to wait at the bench, to wait for the doctor in order to attend Riziki. But Riziki was in serious pain that she could not wait any longer. And his aunt decided to go back to the nurse to ask if the doctor would have time in order to attend Riziki. She asked if the doctor would be kind enough to attend Riziki quickly. The nurse said that the doctor wanted a bribe from them so that he could attend Riziki. But after Riziki's aunt went to the nurse and asked the nurse if the doctor will be kind enough to attend Riziki, the nurse answered Riziki's aunt by saying that the doctor wanted a bribe from them so that he could attend Riziki. Riziki's aunt knew that it was against the law to give a bribe to anybody in order to be attended. She could see posters in the hospital warning patients against corruption. She walked away from the nurse and telephoned the police. What is the name of the doctor? The police officer asked. I am sorry, I don't know, the aunt answered. After the nurse told Riziki's son that the doctor wanted a bribe in order to attend Riziki, and he knew that after knowing that to give the bribe is against the law he looked around and went to telephone the police officer in order to inform about the doctor who wanted the bribe in order to attend the patient who was Riziki. And the police officer asked Riziki's aunt what was the name of that doctor, but she said that she didn't know the name of the doctor. Where is the hospital? The police officer asked Riziki's aunt where was the hospital. The police officer asked, it is near Singa College of Tax Management. After Riziki's aunt being questioned about where the hospital is found, she answered by saying that the hospital is near Singa College of Tax Management. The aunt answered, I know the place, I will be there soon. The police officer responded. The police officer sent a detective to the hospital. At the hospital, the detective gave Riziki's son some money to bribe the doctor. After the doctor had received the money, the detective suddenly entered the doctor's office. He identified himself as a detective and arrested him. After Riziki's aunt informed the police said that he knew that place and he sent the detective who will go and help Riziki's aunt. After the detective reached the place, he gave Riziki's aunt some amount of money in order to go and give the doctor in order to attend Riziki. After Uzbekistan took the money, she went direct to the doctor and bribed the doctor that amount of money. And after the doctor received the money, the detective suddenly entered the doctor's office and introduced himself as a detective and arrested the doctor. The weak doctor was sent to the court and charged for corruption. His lawyer and witness tried to defend him but failed. After the doctor being arrested by the detective, he was sent direct to the court and charged for corruption. The doctor has a lawyer who tried to defend him with his witness, but they failed. The magistrate sentenced him to 5 years imprisonment later. Later, the doctor was fired. He regretted for what he did, but it was too late. After the doctor was imprisoned for 5 years, later on she was fired from his job of being a doctor, and he regretted what he did by charging Uzbekistan a bribe not to attend Riziki. When serving the sentence, his family suffered. It suffered for lack of essential needs such as food, clothes, and school fees. The family, which was once happy, became poor and unhappy. Corruption is not good for anybody. You see, after the doctor was fired, his family suffered a lot by lack of food, money, and school fees for the children. And this led to the family to be poor and unhappy. And this reminds us by saying that corruption is not good for anybody. We are not supposed to take the act of corruption to anybody because it is not good. After that, we're going to see an exercise which will mark the end of our lesson for today. We have 8 questions, and the first question states that who took Riziki to hospital? The second question is, what did the nurse tell Riziki's aunt? The third question, why could Riziki wait any longer? The fourth question, what did the doctor ask for? The fifth question said that, what did Riziki's aunt do about the doctor's demand? The sixth question says that, what did the detective do to the doctor? Seventh question, what did the magistrate do to the doctor? And the last question, which is question number 8, states that, what happened to the doctor's family? And by looking these 8 questions, this marks the end of our lesson for today. Thank you. See you again in another period.
Purchase your tracks today.